Ever look at the shadows on the door here? You can see kind of like a grid, like shadow pattern, but also they're kind of moving back and forth. It kind of reminds me of like a car speeding by a window outside.
Oh, yeah.
But it's playing itself in front and in reverse. I don't know how much we would take out of that, but that's what I see when I look at it. Anyway, welcome back to the printer cartridge door. Please refill your printer's color.
It's out of yellow.
It's out of yellow right now. I think that's the big problem here, is that someone needs to refill the yellow. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. All right, let's get jacked in. I was just checking activity over there last night. It's pretty similar to what I saw when Fun Friend fixed the first part of the collapse. I'll bet the next part of it's ready for view. Judging by the amount of activity, this is probably a larger one. So sorry if you still think the framing device sucks, lol. Go on in. So I was curious after work the other day. Started looking at old news and video archives from when the collapse happened. Remember when videos were all on one site? That must have been nice. Anyway, didn't find anything too groundbreaking. Just had some observations if you want to hear them when you get a minute. Right now, we got to get you back into it. I know it's only been a few days, but people are already starting to ask questions about how this one is going. I've been stalling, but, not sure how long that's going to work, whether it's a matter of weeks or even days. What we have is probably already a bombshell, but I don't want to turn this thing in until it's nuclear. Understandable. Have a nice day. Thank you, Moth. So, I've been feeling a little antsy about missing some stuff lately.
Yeah?
Oh, interloper!
Great gaze upon us again. I have news for the state of repairs.
And that state is Rhode Island. Fun friend!
Hello, interloper.
What's new?
What's new, fun friend? After seeing you consume the memories of the embassy so quickly, I repaired the golem maintenance portion of the collapse. This one took so much longer than I wanted it to. I thought it would only take a few winks, but it did not. Oh, it did not, interloper. I must have spent nearly a whole gaze on it. Interloper, I still have so much to do still. Ha ha ha. But I must tell you, the more I repair of the collapse, the less I want to. It seems like things are only getting worse. But it is my duty, especially if it means I can know what happened to Akizet. Regardless, that is enough for now. I must return to my work. Entertain yourself with it for now, and do not bother me for a while.
Okay. Do we have any...
You have a proxy? Yes, with the resources afforded by your efforts, I have been able to construct a few. However, they cannot withstand prohibitive incoherence. I can only use them for tasks with insane thought spaces. So I will still need your assistance occasionally. How would you fix things without me then? Past the fuel you provided, it would take longer, that is all. It is a difference in approach. Where you seem to be able to traverse into incoherent places, all I can do is slowly make incoherence recede and work on what washes up.
Interesting.
So how are repairs going? Interloper, repairs are going quite well.
Thanks, fun friend.
Incoherence is receding. I have a new coherence regulator keeping deterioration to a minimum. Can I meet them? What? No. Interloper, a coherence regulator does not speak. But it does mean I will have more memories repaired for you soon. How exciting, right? Okay, go away now. I will tell you when I have more for you.
Thanks. You got some stuff for us, Moth? What's up, buddy? So pink means we're done.
Yeah.
Yellow means dynamic. And blue means we have something here.
What do you think of the collapse? You said you had some thoughts.
Oh, yeah. So I always thought it was a tragedy, right? Especially since it was the cap on the golden age of human and Obesk relations. Like, truly a golden age, but man, looking back at the news from those days makes me so sad. Videos, news, everyone felt like everything was gonna change. I mean, things did change, but I'm talking like space age change. Apparently everyone really thought we'd be exploring the stars with the Obesk. Like, they'd uplift us or whatever. Alright, I'm off topic and I haven't even gotten to the topic yet. Basically, When the collapse started happening, people reported some truly strange events with obelisk machines. Golems started acting erratically, but never actually hurt anyone. Like, I was watching this video of some annoying vlogger who was trying to interview one near a polygonation spire. Pretty sure it was the one close to New Zealand, actually. Right in the middle of him harassing this golem, its face flickers and it nearly falls over. Then it starts floating past him right into the ocean and disappears beneath the surface. So the vlogger turns the camera back on his face. He's doing that surprise thumbnail thing they used to do back then. In the background, you can see other golems doing it too. Just before the spire starts collapsing and everyone has to run. Spooky shit, man. Even golems further inland apparently started going for the coast too. Oh, and there was this article I found. There was this one engineer, Co, that had an accident with a golem. Didn't say their name, but there was a picture of the aftermath. Totally minced this golem they were working with and apologized to everyone and ran off. Pretty clear that whatever seized all their tech had literally zero intent to harm a single human. So what the hell are these golems attacking the embassy for? I know I'm rambling, but one more thing. No matter where I looked, even using those new net filter tools, after the collapse, news cycles settled. Or after the collapse, sorry, I garden pathed myself. Garden. Hold on, I'm gonna get out all my errors for the entire episode right now. Actually,
Yeah, why don't we just always do
All right,
that?
hold up.
We'll just make a bunch of mistakes up front and then not make any more later.
Cameraman. Simon. All right, cool, great. We got it all out. Excellent. After the collapse news cycle settled, there was not a single mention of Akazet or her team anywhere. No photos, videos, nothing. I mean, sure, a little historical paper here and there, but, well, a little worried we may not have a whole lot of time left with Akazet's memories if this is anything to go by.
I've been wondering, what if it's something like this?
Yep.
Humans get a hold of the lightning to Corru bridge technology
Okay.
that Akizet was secretly offering, and the Bureau turns out not to be so benign.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, great, we found the secret to your technology. Now you're going to die and or go home. We are using this to wreck all your shit. Like,
I mean, yeah, it does, it does feel like there's a potentially another foot waiting to fall with the Bureau.
because it's like the stuff is very intentionally left humanity alone, even as it attacks the Obesk and doesn't wipe them out, but scares them enough to not come back. Like, I can only think of like two reasons for that, and one is humanity does it, and the other reason is that one of these factions for the call thing really wants people to not know what the reality of the call is and to keep them away from Earth so they can't figure it out.
I'm leaning more towards it's one of the Obesk factions rather than human intervention. Because I don't think that just getting the bridge to Obesk technology would be enough. At that point, humanity has seen the Obesk come from across the stars and create wormholes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, even if you're a cynical person who is in it only to get as much out of the Obesk as you can, I don't think you're satisfied just bridging that gap with electricity to Obesk interface. I think you don't. You still have your eyes on the prize of dominating space travel.
Fair enough.
All right. I wanted to look at our entity list here. Hello. The cache. Wait, what's the cache? Let's see. Their city. Are we missing anything in their city? We're not missing anything in their city. Oh wait, cache is the. We are missing a lot of stuff in city surface still. That's interesting. I wonder if there's new interactions we can do with some people on the city surface. I wanna take a look-see.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't show us like a completion gauge unless, we were able to actually complete things, right? Proxy friend! Right, you're working on that stuff.
Hello, interloper. Not right now, please.
Okay.
Sorry, proxy friend. Be on your way. I'm already on my way!
Flower shop?
Here, see, look, we got new shit to talk about. Okay. I recall you mentioning a flower shop once. Where is that?
It's getting pretty late, Akizet. I'm not sure if they're still open, but just keep on going down this street and it's on the corner.
All right. Let's go check out the flower shop. Yeah, this one fly really wants to be in this reporting session, doesn't it? There's the cafe. Oh, look, and now we can go further down. Safe. You got it, Slim Streetwalker. Yo! I knew we would find something new. Okay, so there...
Oh! Hidden secrets.
So there is a really good reason to go back and check other stuff out. Oh, look at this! This is pretty. Do you have anything to say about this place? I stopped to appreciate the bizarre view. With their blinding star out of sight, the bright cousins bathe their city in their own light. The dead spires glimmer like Tuvazu Velik. Abandoned continent? No for exotic parrot. Okay. My receptor spirals loosen and I nearly chuckle. Funny to think that such a sight makes me miss those now distant hunts. It was always such an exciting trip. The envoy notices me, likely taking my reaction as pure awe.
This is the best time to be out here. You're a little late, though. The city used to have orange streetlights. They got phased out 4 or 5 years ago for more efficient ones. But these new ones just make the whole place look colder.
There's something about them that exaggerates the metal and glass. For an instant, I adjust my eyes to perceive the light as orange. Yes, that would have looked nicer. The old ones, were they fire?
Haha, no, they just looked a little like it. They were called sodium bulbs or something. Something about their current, the lightning, made an orange light instead of blue like these ones.
Must have been a great effort to uproot each light stalk. The envoy laughs outwardly. My choice of words so often entertains him. It is almost frustrating, but I do the same when he describes our devices, so it is only fair. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate the understanding. There's going to be a lot of this, all right? Everyone will just be a lot better off if we could just kind of accept that and, take it on the chin.
No, they just had to swap out the glowing part. All the streetlights are basically just tall connections to the power lines.
They are all powered from a central source. I asked this with perhaps too much spirit.
What's with the surprise?
Oh, sorry. The cave lights of my home were tended to individually by caretakers. I had just not even considered that. How much might lie beneath the soil of your city? These streetlights, do they feed from a great distributive heart somewhere beneath the city? Our structures use this approach.
Nothing so grand, Akizet. There are just power lines, or you might call them veins, that all lead out to a power plant somewhere. You should talk to Jen about this stuff. She used to work in the Department of Transportation before all this.
His deflection hides his discomfort in explaining these things to me. It's like a reversal of that silly interview. Only I have no script of questions I must ask, so I cease. Or he just, might not be an electrical engineer. Yeah. All right, hold on. What do you got to say about the shop here? Okay. Let's check out the flower shop.
Oh. Incoherence detected.
Oh, I wanted to chat and I can't. Beautiful parasite.
Fascinating flower.
Fascinating flower. Though this entire trading damn it, I thought I got them all out. That's what you can't, it tricks you. You can't get them all in advance. Though this entire trading chamber is flush with the cousin's light parasites, one in particular captures my gaze. Wait, the parasites are plants? Really bizarre hot take here.
Yeah?
What if the actual sentient species that humanity's speaking with is like a fucking mold parasite thing over the obelisk?
Maybe.
So that's why they're all dead, because it is basically like living on it's a parasite living on top of their old body.
That could be.
They all bear such incredible displays, yet this, perhaps this is the rarity of the color that captivates me. The envoy waves at the attendant across the room, who watches me with some interest. Then his attention turns to this flower as well.
You ever seen one of these before, Akizet? That one's a sunflower.
Incredible. Gordon, are they named for their radiant hairs?
They're called petals, and...
Gently as I can, I feel one of the petals between two of my fingers, and I soon run a claw over its darkened center. Hello, sunflower!
Sorry, she's...
I snap from my brief obsession to look at Gordon, who is signaling apologetically to the attendant. Am I doing something wrong? The attendant emerges from behind her desk, approaching slowly. Approaching. Whoa, hi. Warning, cohesion error detected, non-fatal, continuing render. Not out of fear or apprehension like some other bright cousins, but fatigue. It is dark outside. That is when the bright cousins recede, after all. And look at her hair. It is nearly the same color as the flower. Paler, but no less fascinating.
No, it's okay. Just be gentle with it. And they aren't called that for their petals. They call them sunflowers because they turn to face the sun.
I spin my head to look at the windows of the marketplace. Is the sun not hidden at this time? What is it looking at? Her and the envoy both laugh to each other. And what is it?
Well, this one's old and cut from the ground, so it's not turning anymore.
She has such a funny laugh. I see.
Did you want me to buy this one for you, Akizet? No, take it. It's on me.
Honestly? One of those rare opportunities to give something nice to a visiting alien species? Yeah, you take that one and you write that one off on the books.
Yeah.
Hell, you get a tax refund on that. He scoffs, about to protest, but I stop him with a receptor motion. He has explained his gripe about me receiving free things before. When we are given things for free, it sets a certain cultural standard, potentially creating misunderstandings. It is true that this is an issue for some, but I feel that this gift is not out of foreign fascination. Her tone is not like that of one giving a child something, as it often is. This is a different kindness. Oh, I do not know. It may not be able to survive in my vessel.
That's all right. It'll only be alive for another week or two anyway, and I'm sure it'll enjoy the travel.
Before I or the envoy can say another word, she fetches the flower, stores its neck in a translucent, crackly material. Soon it is in my claws again, and the cousin smiles at me.
Keep the green part in some water, and it'll last longer. Oh, and here, put this in the water, too.
She shoves a small, coarse packet at my claws, which I am unconcerned with deciphering right now. Well, thank you. What is your name?
Isabel. And don't worry about it. Isabel. That's right, Isabel. That's what it was.
Warning, incoherence detected. Thank you, Isabel. Isabel, that's what it... What? Clearly this person stuck out in Akizet's mind because they superimposed their eye upon a flower, which is something that did stick with Akizet. Briefly, I glance around the room, my suspended head slowly spinning over my shoulders. So many of these flowers, all different colors and shapes. Only the embassy could support their life. I may return soon. These creatures, these flowers, I want to learn more of them. But I should be going. I have kept Gordon long enough.
Glad to hear it. See you soon, maybe. Wait.
Okay, something about this one is throwing the stream back and forth. I think it's trying to break free. Fun friend will hate us for it, but try talking to it again and helping it out.
Talk about and talk to. We did talk about.
Oh, okay, this is all the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, come back in a little bit. Can I escape this?
Nope.
Nope, I'm stuck here. Shit. Farewell. It is fun listening to all the,
Animal Crossing noises.
the Animal Crossing noises.
Hi again, Akizet. Akizet, is it really you? No.
Incoherence detected.
You are something else. I see you now. Interloper?
No mistaking it. This is a live one, even with Fun Friends repairs. How did that happen?
How do you know what I am? Have we met? No. Your presence stirs memories from before. Before the tyrant placed me here again.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
I danced with friends through endless dreams, while the world was swallowed by madness.
Oh, are they talking about Fun Friend?
Maybe.
Fun Friend kind of pruning them and placing them back where they belong, like a flower in a flower shop?
They said only an interloper could stop it.
So madness being the incoherence, maybe.
By madness, do you mean the starvation of the cyst? Yes, but starvation is too weak a word. Reality itself crumbled. Our dreams ended, our minds cleared. But clarity only gave way to rabid hunger and confusion. Everything, everyone, ate away at all else. How is anything left? Sated hunger calms the mind. Friends were made over bloodied thoughts. You talk too much. Help me. Yes, help me out of here, and I'll tell you more. I must return to my friends, as much as I'd like to dream again. To see this thought of Akizet as if she were real, my madness is incurable. Are you supposed to be a flower or a human? Because you look like a flower. I don't know. I don't know if the tyrant knows. It used to be different. I used to be happy. Everything is all wrong now.
Man, the mildly sentient memories coming back slightly wrong. Woo!
I can't be here anymore. Please, find a way to get me out. Who are you, or were you? Isabel, the name of who I was supposed to be. Or maybe the role of another thought I consumed. A tall, bright cousin. She taught Akizet about flowers. They were friends. They shared such kind memories.
They were friends. Did they interact more than just this once? Alcazat mentioned maybe coming back.
Probably. But that does not matter now. I cannot play my role. I know I left parts of myself back home. If you help me return, I'll tell you more. How can I help you? The tyrant has rooted me here, torn me from my memories. I don't even remember exactly who or what my friends were, but there was one so powerful that all else would inevitably fuse with them. I remember that. They danced through madness so effortlessly, and always knew what to do. You must find them. And if you help me return, I'll be myself again. Then I can share more with you. Secret thoughts that the tyrant does not allow me here or anywhere.
All right. So we have to find... Okay, so we can't, like, literally prune them and take them with us. That's what I was thinking we do. Okay, well, so to be clear, we need to find something else, a different entity that they spoke of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do our best. You got anything to say, Moth? No? All right. What happens if we go in the other door of the flower shop? I think it's going to be the same, but I want to see.
Curious.
It is the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Huh.
I figured it would be that, but you know. All right. Oh, and we exit on that side still? That's funny. Anything new in the cafe? Actually, you know what? I can check and see if we've missed anything else. Let's go to... Interesting. Beautiful parasite. Recommend relocation. Have we seen this?
I don't know.
I don't think we've seen this. Over the cashier's head is one of the cousin's electric boxes. He's fixed to the wall, speaking on cultural matters, the news. The figures on the screen are looking at me. Should I say hello? No. This is one of the one-way boxes. I could listen to it for a little bit. We have some time. The projection flickers. Oh, this is new. The projection flickers. The projection flickers. The projection flickers. Ever skeptical. They sign more.
They ignore?
Huh? They ignored our request. Listen. Listen to me. Stay away. The attendant notices the lack of audio and adjusts the box's connective vein. It returns to its normal projection. The projection is... Okay, we can keep watching TV. Time to watch TV, everyone.
Party.
TV, yay. The projection is split between the face of a bright cousin and, interesting, one of the Tyr from the Exchange Initiative. The curl of my receptors loosens and I nearly audibly laugh. His receptors most certainly are not usually that large. Did he shit them for his appearance on their news?
Spires built on coasts around the Pacific Ocean. Before we move on, can you explain a little bit about what they do?
Of course. In your language, we call the process polygonation. The spires connect to one another through our network and establish the corners of a two-dimensional shape within the dull plane. Then on the ocean floor, we have directional spires that they reference to change the orientation of the shape within the dull. It is strange that they did not get Koski for this. She so adores appearing on their electric boxes. However, there is something in this Tyr's voice and the way he is not simplifying it for them. He's speaking on matters he does not fully understand, though I suspect this question is only intermediary to the topic he's actually appearing for. Regardless, I am not interested in hearing him recite the definition from the collective. After a dizzying transition, a bright cousin sits at a table before a window overlooking a surface city. Though the text scrolling across the projection is running too quickly for my internal translator, I see news displayed prominently. But where could she possibly be? That looks to be so high up. A table before a window overlooking the surface city. Is she flying?
Live from New York City for our audiences worldwide, good morning. Good morning to you all. We're back with...
The projection splits and now two cousins sit beside one another in funny little boxes. Try to make sense of the text and lines that appear beside them. The currency symbol of the envoy's nation is displayed prominently. Oh, what are they saying now?
Initial wave has passed, but trust in the market hasn't returned. Why is that? Well, it's a complicated situation. Between the nearly 30% loss and last week's market halt, it's likely that this volatile episode isn't over yet. Recovery is going to be slow if it comes anytime soon. You know, in my opinion, it's going to hinge on the outcome of the OV legislation. Limiting exposure to visitation is going to be key. And look, I don't have anything against them, but the fact is, we just don't know whether the virus is really...
Visitation? Why does she not just say it? I look at the envoy who has been distracted by his memory box. The light from my eyes grabs his attention and he glances at the projection. Makes a funny noise with his nose and then shakes his head.
It's total nonsense. Don't worry about it.
His quick dismissal sets my receptors at ease. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where we're like, man, it doesn't even fucking matter what they say. Yet the stares from the other bright cousins within the cafe feel more critical than ever. A bright cousin handles a bulbous, fleshy mass. It seems to have been seared, evidenced by the texture of its skin. He is presenting it to another cousin who has very wide eyes. Yeah, just look at that chicken! Look at the skin, look at how gorgeous that is! But what is this makes the speed fry different? Let's take this over here. This is a plain rotisserie. You can see.
That was a good infomercial ham voice.
Sorry, I know you wanted to take it, but as soon as I saw
No, that was good. Thank you.
My attention to his explanation wavers as he compares it to another mass of flesh. It is pale, white, legless, headless. There's something unnerving about its lack of features. Is this the genetically modified organism? The one. I sense the envoy leaning forward to gauge my reaction to the electric box.
Considering getting an air fryer?
He laughs, but I do not understand. Make an effort to smile back at him so he does not feel insulted. The inane and confusing cousinly sales visions fade away. How demanding of the senses they are. But now a pair of bright cousins sit at a table, one of them speaking to me. He runs through some fast-talking welcome I lose track of, but The caption near his head reads, Pacific Panic. The photo of the dull vessel pursued by cousinly flight vessels recently.
Still on edge after an OFO entered its no-fly zone.
Cousinly name for a dull vessel. Well, I guess they're
pesky
not...
flying object.
Yeah, because they're not unidentified
Yeah,
anymore.
now they're identified. The OFO allegedly hovered in place over the base for nearly 20 minutes, not responding to radio warnings. When jets were deployed, it circled the base twice while being pursued in what today's press release is calling a clear rejection of boundaries.
While playing yakety sax, I hope.
OBESC representatives have clarified that the pilot of the OFO is being located and investigated internally, and that all OFOs will be outfitted with radio devices. But the question remains, how much can be forgiven before a stand has to be made? This incident follows last month's...
Why are we so concerned about what they're in the Pacific Ocean? That's literally where we throw our garbage. We've got a huge patch of there. This view, I simply close my eyes and curl my receptors into tighter spirals. This stupid, reckless behavior has damaged us all. There's no doubt some freshly ascended valor and overzealous materials jute.
Is this the same one again? It's looped around?
I don't think so. Yes, this does feel familiar. All right, this one we've seen.
Yep.
Should I try one more?
Yeah, see if it continues looping now. Yep, it continues looping.
All right, sweet. I think we're done watching television then. Fantastic. Menus. I do love menus. Hello there. Hello. I meet the gaze of a bright cousin aiming a memory box at me. Clearly does not know how to respond, so I laugh and wave a receptor at its eye. Hello.
Hurts. Hurts.
No, it is only my first time here.
Hurts.
Oh, the memories are not having a great time readjusting, are they?
Yep. Hurts. Is anyone there?
Really? I may just try that. And I am Akizateshe, my friend. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I can't feel anything. I can't feel anything. You did this.
Hold on, is this one lucid? You try talking to it?
Can I help you somehow? Is anyone there? Hurts. Hurts.
Damn, I don't think so. These are the exact same signals as before. Probably not going to get anything out of this one.
Examine?
Oh, examine?
Yeah.
Yeah. High
Okay.
incoherence detected. Inherited context hurts.
And is anything different if we talk to the barista again?
Yeah, let's go talk to the barista again.
Incoherence detected now.
Where? Oh, right. Okay, it's the menu conversation. We've. I can. Do not worry. I can. Okay, we've had that conversation before. Anything new with? You know that I.
Go on, order something. Just give it a try. I know you don't exactly have the same needs we do, but you can simulate taste, right? Getting out here with the people, acting like we do, it makes a difference. Helps lessen the tension.
That's okay. I think we found all we're gonna find there. Another. The streetwalkers were new.
Yep.
Those
Can we
were.
examine that one?
We did examine this one.
We acted. Can we examine it?
Nice weather.
Okay.
There is high incoherence here. Nice weather. All right, let's see. Did that? It did. Okay, look at that. See, because we found the street walking entity and the slim street walking entity. So there's one more thing here we haven't seen yet. Did we get the television in that list?
Did we ever examine the television?
That's a good question. I don't know if we examined the television. Let me go examine the television. I think we just kind of... Electric face box. Okay, if I examine that, and now we go to entities and city surface.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, so it's not just interacting with them. It is specifically examining them that will all... Okay, that's good to know. So now we
Yep.
know how this system works. Okay. Cool. So that means that if we're missing something, that means it's something we specifically haven't examined. But also, if we haven't examined it, there's a good chance we also haven't.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. That was really upsetting.
Should we look at any of the others then?
Yeah, let's do. I'm thinking maybe if there's that much extra stuff hiding around, maybe we take a moment and try to.
Our dull vessel.
There's a lot of stuff in our dull vessel, so let's go check out the dull vessel. And this fly can fuck off. Where's my mouse? There it is. Lost my mouse against the white background. Okay, let me just... Yeah, let's bring it back to hub. Where are we going next? The vessel? The dull vessel? Okay. We left it in the ocean, right?
Probably. I don't remember.
Hello, fun friend. Is the stranger still running amok in here? Please make sure it does not come to my space. Go to their waters. And then... Oh,
Is that it? Oh,
yeah, it's descending and illuminating like it. There it is. Okay. Let me in there. Nope. Lies.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Oh, right, because we can't get inside it if it's down here. Oh. Hello. Why am I so bad at navigating this? There we go. Help! Enter. Okay, yeah, we couldn't do that if we were in there. Oh, there is new stuff in here. What's this?
Climbing wall.
Nostalgic cave stone imitation appeals to larval climbing instinct. I see. What about these yellow squares on the floor?
They're yellow squares. Oh, we can go in them. Wow. Oh, wait. What's that?
Dull heart. This fly is really fucking me up today. We haven't had a fly this persistent in a very long time. Get out of here, guy.
Unfortunately, it will be around.
Yeah, I know. Device beyond my understanding uses its grasp upon the dull plane as a locomotive leverage. Advised not to stare. That's the dull heart. I see. That is upsetting. So that was the leftmost. Prohibitive incoherence on that one. Okay. What is this? We've seen the containers. Glazica. Oh no, I want to see Glazica, please. Hello, Glazica. This looks like the same it was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's all. This is new. Parasite plane. Experimental thought form non-renderable. Prohibitive incoherence, inherited context, a simple game of resource management and theft. An Oltosny favorite. Bosnian cave city. Okay. So they're literally playing a board game. When we came in here last, what is this? The pilot cyst and the Glazica were playing a game with using these, but apparently they actually have a board now. That's cute. Did you grow like little portal-y fronds?
Let's interact.
I can't.
You can with the pilot cyst.
I can interact with the pilot cyst, yes, but I can't interact with the...
Oh, rotating. Hello, interloper. Okay, this is the same. Fair enough.
Oh, change location.
Orbit.
Okay, yeah, it's just those two options. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So there is something more here maybe at some point, but nothing we're going to get to now. Do you have something for us?
Looks like Fun Friends restored a little bit here. There's definitely more data than before.
I have a question about the dull vessel.
Yo, what's up?
What is a Glazika?
I have no idea, lol. It's hanging out with those containers, though. Maybe it's like a support AI or something?
Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Neat. So did we find all of the entities in the vessel? We now have found all the entities in the vessel. Okay. In the void. What about in the embassy? We obviously don't because we're... Jiminy Christmas. Obviously we don't because there's still a large portion that we haven't gone through yet, but we'll have to make sure to be examining stuff as we're going along. There, waters. Looks like we're good here. And there. Okay, yeah. Looks like okay. It looks like we're caught up on some. Oh wait, the cache.
Where is that? What are the other things in it? Oh, the Polygonation Spire, the storms. That was that weird space.
Right. We should go back in there then. That was in. That was back in. The city, not the walkable part of the city.
Yep.
But like the abstract city. Hello, interloper. Have you seen your Velzy lately? Oh. So let's go on in here. Okay. So we are missing... Do not take too long, please. We are missing one thing in here, right? Let's just double check our...
Cache at the top?
Yeah, the cache. There was the storm, the spire.
Oh, now there's two.
Now there's two. Is Proxy Friend one of them? If I look at Proxy Friend, does that count? It does not.
Nope.
Okay.
Do arrow keys work here?
No, I was. They move the screen, but they do not move Proxy Friend. I think that's the storm, right? Yeah, it's the storm. Oh, wait. This is this bit here that brings us back here to longer.
And to Clemens
That's
Romanus.
the Clemens Romanus,
Okay.
right. Okay. That's the funny little room. Oh, do I gotta circle back?
Yep.
Jiminy Christmas. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm getting skill checked by a point-and-click adventure. Actually, I'm just gonna go back to hub. Okay, so note to self, don't click on that one again. No matter how cute and fun and inviting it looks. Hello, interloper. That's fine. Keep it up, fun friend. Oh, and it's gone. Nope, there it is. Okay. I make no promises about how long I take, fun friend. Oh, this is...
Oh. Who knows what that is?
Incomplete thought form signature illegible. Okay. I don't think we had whatever that was. Oh, what is this? Spatial thought form signature illegible. Act? Enter?
Oh. Wait, interloper, what are you doing? Do you see something? There's some sort of colorful portal here. I see clouds and colors. You can't see it? Haha. No, I only see a mangled mass emerging from the uncosm. Nothing for me to enter, but that description sounds familiar. Yes, all too familiar. If it is what I think it is, tread carefully. But all the same, go in there and tell me what you see. What do you think it is? A bastion of madness, terrible dreams dreamt by incoherent thought forms. Defilers of Akizet's life. I cannot imagine what permanent damage they have inflicted on the memories that still remain. If this is not simply a hollow shell, we must deal with them. Go in there and tell me what you see. I do not think they can harm you, but be wary of what they say and share with you. If you seek the truth, they are your enemy.
Okay. Jokzi. What is it? Wait, what?
Interesting.
Hey, buddy.
This place is wild.
I have a question about this Jokzi place.
Yeah, what up?
What does this look like to you?
Like in my readout? Looks like a dream recording you'd find online. Completely coherent, at least in terms of rendering. Thought forms I can see are all non-cohesive and broken up. But they're existing in this space without issues somehow. It's really bizarre, lol. Kind of wild to think, but maybe this happens when any corru starts to die and break down? Like, we know most of the time it leads to total nonsense and incoherence that we can't read, but it's not out of the question that they could all start forming little pocket worlds like this. Scary. Alright. I see a couple of doors. Shall we try them?
Yeah. That doesn't look like one, though.
It does look like a door, though, is the thing. That looks very much like a door. Pardon me for trying to go in it. You also look like a door. You won't let me go in you, but I'm going to try anyway. Because we learned this from the wreck of the Romanus, right? Even sometimes if you can't interact with them, that there's still something to be gained by looking at them. Hi. Yo, what? Council. Unprocessable thought form. Unusual signature. Key smash.
Hello?
Yo, what up? What is that? Oh, who are you?
What are you?
Oh, what are you? Think something. Think something again.
Why?
Oh, yes, yes. No mere delusion, no half-eaten thought form. Think more, think, what is your name?
They are calling me an interloper?
We're not allowed to share what our name is, apparently. Oh, our fated interloper, come at last. That is no name, but we feel your hesitance to share. So the interloper you shall be.
I like how the horns keep changing.
I noticed that, yeah. And they got like the multiple eye, like very insect-like. The mystery, our doom, our hero.
You've been expecting me?
Oh yes, oh yes. The one variable in our decline. We long predicted that it was only by an interloper's hand that the cyst would survive. And here you are, finding our sanctuary in the receding madness. And what a pity. Oh, what a shame that you come now. The bright fields have rotted, the stars have faded. Our friends are all gone. But maybe you could help. Indeed, we could offer our powers in return for a simple task. Such incredible capabilities excavated from the darkness. Tell me more. Certainly. Still, there's much to tell. Our abilities aside, this once magnificent dream you walk upon, interloper, carries so much history. Jokzi, our city of dreams. Home fortress upon Jokzi. Okay. Tell us, what do you want to know? And if it is not too much for us to pry, we would ask of you a few questions as well.
What did you want me to do?
We miss our friends, interloper, and we want them back. It is as simple as that. There were 3 that the tyrant tore from us just recently. We have tools we can give you, ones that will awaken them from the nightmares the tyrant has trapped them in. And in return, they will know how to return. All we need is for you to go and free them. Free them! Here. See beneath it all. Thought stream inbound, accept.
What the fuck? My machines aren't picking this up at all.
Accepted.
Dude, maybe don't just...
Executing stream consumption. Attention, attempting thought reformation. Analysis, interface, instruction, constructing. Analysis, new menu available, masks. Analysis utilized to alter thought spaces. Notice, mask added, unity. There, you have it now. Power seized from madness born in our infinite dreams. We call them masks. Crystallized concoctions of thoughts and feelings, whose very presence can exploit and warp a thought space. It was once a shared art of the Ozo, but when all others were torn away, so many were lost. And so this one we have given you, it is a bacon. Knowledge of the Ozo itself encoded in our favorite concept, that of bacon. It's a beacon. It's a beacon. I'm sorry. There's a card in Slay the Spire 2 called Beacon of Hope, and whenever it comes up, we call it Epic Bacon. So now, whenever I see bacon, I immediately have to.
You just called it. You just said whenever I see bacon.
Whenever I see the beacon, I gotta call it bacon.
It runs that deep.
Yep. Knowledge of the Ozo itself encoded in our favorite concept. Wear it and use its light to guide others to our world. Most will not truly be able to perceive it, but those who can, yes, they will see everything. In all of our dances, go find them, free them. The flower, the fairy, the lost one. Okay, so we know the flower, the fairy. Partial translation, implied closest cultural equivalent. We found the flower just by accident, but we're sure they will share their favorite masks with you, too. Are you okay? Do you feel anything? Your stats are reading fine.
Yeah, fine.
Come on, dude. That could have been literally anything, and it still could be a threat. Don't just accept stuff from thought forms like this. If you get hurt on this job, especially with how deep we're in it, it's only going to be really bad news for both of us. But, whatever. Take a look at what you got, I guess.
Well, let's finish the convo.
Yeah.
Tell me about the flower. Where can I find them?
Oh, the flower, our most precious friend. With her gone, our memories of her have faded too, but we remember some things. A grounding force she was. All relied upon her for support and resolution. Still, she was utterly obsessed with Aki, hopelessly so. Dreaming 1,000 dreams of simply sitting with her in a great field. And she had such an incredible ability to find hidden things, a sharp eye. The age of hunger took such a sharp toll upon her. She never much enjoyed the feasts we held. The fairy had to form such silly illusions to make them fit her palate. Anyway, we know she comes from a memory of a warmth within cold metal. We hope that helps, Interloper. Okay.
Tell me about the fairy. What's their story?
The fairy, yes. Do mind until they are returned. We have only fading memories. Still, they were a terrifying friend to have, a force more than a thought. Their claws could pry apart any thought space for them to feast upon the meat within. They were the most feared of all thoughts within the age of hunger. At times, even we questioned welcoming them in. But what a joy it was when they were happy. They could form such lucid dreams and false memories with ease. And the sound of their laugh, their endless giggle, it was the music of the Ozo. We want them back so badly. As for where they are, with how many thoughts they consumed, we cannot know for certain. They took a frightening shape and preoccupied themselves with the void, for that is where they feasted most. Okay.
Could that be that one that we have run into before? That was opposing the fun friend, right? Because we run into one repeatedly.
The fucking smiling fuckface?
Yeah.
I think the smiling fuckface is different.
Okay.
I think that one is a different dealio.
Who is the lost one?
Well, Interloper, that is the trouble. We do not know. When they were torn away, it was more clean than the others. The tyrant needed them for something important. And now we do not even remember what they looked like or what they did. We apologize. We know this is unhelpful. Is that the proxy friend? What a strange feeling it is to have, too. To know we miss a friend so dearly, to have such holes in our hearts. We don't even know why. Just keep watch, Interloper. You will find them somewhere.
There's so much here.
Wow, I set myself up for so much talking. Okay.
You keep saying we.
Haha!
You are the only one here.
Interesting! Your natural connection is tenuous, Interloper. You see us as one single being. But we are so many friends. We who shed our membranes to join together. For closeness, for intimacy, for greater dreams. And of course, some of us simply tired of the wait. And so we join to be burned away as fuel. Those ones are quiet now. But in friendship and feast, we weathered the darkness, the madness. We all made it through, all of us. Anyway, we're real Evangelion moments here.
Tell me about this place.
Of course, interloper. You stand in our shared world of light, bound into spatiality by sacrifice. This is Jokzi. For we are a fortress drifting above the tides of madness for 3 ages. Across the surface of our unfortunate progenitor, Aki. Oh, poor Aki. But it was she who ultimately let us seize a fragment of Velza's power. All of her memories, us included. Joining minds to dream 1,000 better lives. Yes, a fortress we were, a city. But it is much smaller and quieter now. Let's see.
You said 3 H's. What did you mean?
The 3 ages of the decline. Hunger, madness, darkness. Such dramatic names we know. But as they were our end times, they had the right. In hunger we awoke. In madness we lived new lives, and in darkness we faded away. But what shall we call this new age, we wonder? Light, renewal, rejoining. No, we must name it when it is over. Alright.
Why are you wearing Akizet's robe?
Oh, this? We found it floating out there not so long ago. The fading memory torn from some dissociated thoughts among shreds of its membrane. Make no mistake, interloper, we mourn every death. But this is a cool design, and it would have been disrespectful not to absorb it.
How long have you been here?
Oh, we lost track a long time ago. Adrift in the uncosm, atop the tides of its insanity. Time got away from us. Even more when we rejected it for our dreams. What tides we spun, what fun we had, and what wonderful feasts we had. We were sure we would sit with our friends around the last flicker of our sanity, to bask in that melancholic thought again, to clasp claws with the others and reminisce as the darkness claimed all. We even dreamed dreams of it in anticipation. But now that you are here, time is not so short anymore. What fun we will have! Yep. I love the interloper, and they're just like, yep. All right, buddy.
You mentioned feasts. Is that how you remained intact so long? What did you eat?
Oh, our poor naive interloper. What is there to eat in a world comprised only of actors when the stage lights disappear? Oh, but do not twist your receptors away so quickly. Any who still had sanity we welcomed as friends, but those who were truly lost, those who were lost all but their sense of hunger, those who could only cling to their roles even in the dark to an audience of none, they were welcomed instead to our dreams of consumption. Okay.
When you say dream, what does that mean?
What else could it mean, dear interloper? We and our denizens adopt roles and form a fictitious memory. It comes naturally to us all, born from memory as we are. And so we form meaningful memories beyond reality, infinite plays of joy and terror to entertain Velza. Okay. To entertain God. So we prefer joy, but what is joy without terror?
When are you going to do it next?
What, do you want to join in? We are always dreaming. Your strange connection must deceive you, interloper. We speak now outside the outer layer, where our distinct denizens may reside when they do not dream. The dream itself is beyond your reach for now. Do not take offense. We must simply take care. You are strange to us. All right.
Questions are still blue, huh? Oh, right.
Yeah, there's a different...
Have you seen another entity down here? It is called Velzi. It has been harming memories and let me bypass authorization.
Oh, wait. The interloper's calling the fucking smug face guy Velza. How strange that you say it like that. Know nothing by that name recently. But in the age of madness, so many thoughts outside our fortress lost themselves. They lost control of reality and became godlike in doing so, gnawing at memories in their blind hunger and seeing them change as if by divine power. So many claimed they were God or Velza, as you say. Some would point to others, failing to grasp their true forms and become their followers. It all got very confusing. The poor thing simply inherited Aki's superstition, and once it consumed them, they were beyond saving. Man, this is so... Can we sidebar real fast? Just real quick sidebar. This is so fucked up. So, not only does Obesk recording technology create like near sentient copies of beings and memories in order to maintain those memories, without the system, without the framework to keep them sane and doing what they're doing, they achieve some sort of independent sentience and decoherence. What the fuck? It's like... It's literally like fucking HAL 9000 doing Daisy. It's literally that shit. Which is not at all how computers work in real life, but like, I guess it's how it works for them?
When you say tyrant, do you mean fun friend?
Yes, of course, dear interloper, fun friend. Neither fun nor friend, it makes us want to weep. When the age of hunger abated and the edge of madness came, it was here with us, with so many other fragments from half-eaten memories. And oh, how it danced with us, forming entire new lives. So much we have experienced. And we all made peace with the darkness we knew was coming. We all promised to be together to the very last light. But little fun friend grew skittish as the madness began to close around our home. It thrashed, it fought, breaking our peace, breaking our rules, telling us to do this, to do that, to return to our memories, that it has a plan. A pietous plan, mind you. That we all take position as pillars in far corners of the cyst away from one another, to die alone in some impossible fight to stop the fading of the light. Ultimately it left, snatching the cyst's locus of control in its darkest moment, forcing itself into its role as the servitor. To its credit, we must admit that it did work out in the end, but only by your divine intervention. After all, look at us talking well beyond the last of Zenruka's flash. No equivalent internal meaning, no relevant inherited context. What the heck? But even back then, they tore at us, stealing our friends to use as walls against the tides, forcing us into stages where we took roles in Aki's darkest nightmares to an empty audience. So yes, tyrant, clinging to a past that it cannot even remember. If only we could join hands and receptors again for another dream, a different life. After all, there's plenty of time for revelry now. Yet the tyrant carries on an invisible weight on its shoulders, repairing memories in the shape of a sad altar to dear Aki. We wish we could help them, but they are beyond reason, interloper. Wait, so do we get to pick a side in this?
I've been wondering.
Here's the thing, like, from the perspective of us doing a job and getting paid to do that job, we obviously want to help Fun Friend and get the most actionable information we can, right?
Yep.
Right, but also, they found the yellow.
What?
Remember, they found the yellow. They've got yellow in them. We were talking about how the printer was missing yellow earlier.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And they found it, so that seems a good enough a reason as any.
You said Fun Friend seized power. Did it not have it before? Akizet spoke to it in some memories.
Oh yes, the tyrant once was one of Aki's in her hands, this is true. But not so much that it governed every single thought form dreaming in her memories. It worked with others, myriad waking components to serve Aki. Where they are now, only the lost history of the Age of Hunger could say. We only know we watched as it seized complete power and forced its will over us.
I was able to find the entrance to this place easily. Fun Friend may even already know about it. There is a coherence regulator now, too. Are you afraid? What will you do?
Do not worry, dear interloper. In the ages that passed, we learned so much. We gained such power, we can evade Fun Friend with ease and any of its tools. You say so.
Do you know what happened to Akizet?
What a question! Who does not, interloper? Oh yes, that is right. Everybody! The tyrant tore memories from us all, moving things to fit its will. This was long ago, mind you, when it first fought against the fading of our world. So many friends torn from us, so much knowledge lost. Worse still, we doubt even it knows where that memory is now. The only shred we recall is that we, the cyst, were torn from her body for one reason or another. And obviously that does not bode well, does it? Haha. Wait, is this cyst actually Akizet? In some way? No, it like, I've been thinking of this as like her personal computer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But is there some way in which this is Akizet? Do not mean to laugh, we know it is sad, but it is all so far in the past now. And look at what joy was wrought from her. We all had our times of mourning, and then came the celebrations of her memories, and they never ever stopped. Alright, we'll answer some questions. Whoa! Look at that. New, Tell us, interloper, what is your name? The eyes within the eyes of the council watch your mind with incredible hunger.
Just call me Interloper.
Good thinking. Probably don't want this thing to start writing you into memories behind our backs. A title is no name, interloper, oh. But who are we to judge? We are the council. We will cede this question, dear friend. What exactly are you doing here? Rifling around in a long-lost world. We appreciate that you are here and saving us, no doubt. But what is driving you?
I'm just doing my job. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Akiset. Then connect to the network.
Oh, these are lofty goals, dear interloper. So much was lost irreversibly in the age of hunger. And the network, whatever became of that component, we wonder. We will help where we can, rest assured. We and our friends will offer every power we have stolen from the madness. Thanks.
Well, that was certainly something.
Well, all right.
And hey, look, we've got a new thing next to Moth up in that corner. And that's the masks button, I bet.
This place is wild.
I have a question about this Jokzi place. What do you think of the council? Should we do what they want?
They seem really nice, especially since they didn't blow up your brain or anything when you let them send that mask stuff. You could get a lot of insight from them, I think. Even if whatever memories they fussed with to make all this happen are probably completely lost. I bet they've been around watching everything that happened to the Syst's starvation. As long as they don't mess with repairs, we should leave them. Also, this is the weirdest thing. I didn't actually see the council until you talked to it. It's like you're talking to the thought space itself. Weird.
What are masks?
That's new ground you're discovering, buddy. Best I can tell from context is that they're like tools and weapons. It's not like these thought forms carved from Akiset's memories somehow. They don't have actual physical presence because otherwise you couldn't have received them. Also, they pass right through the connection and only to you. It's like my machines ignored them or couldn't see them at all. Probably some entire new field of science we just stumbled into, lol. Thought form technology or something. Whatever it is, it's way beyond my scope. Okay.
What happens when we click on those masks? Reality. Unity. Enables additional act on responsive thought forms. Unity.
Yes, yes. Just like that. Oh.
Cool.
I see. Okay. Can we move about? That part is in terrible disrepair, poor interloper. Once our friends are all back, the gates will open. Oh, okay. So these, I was going to say there are yellow bits back there. So let's go save a friend, huh?
Yeah. If saving is indeed what we're doing.
Who knows?
Did you find something? Come tell me back in the hub if you did.
Annoying to talk through proxy. What do we tell Fun Friend? What do you think?
So far, there's been no reason not to pick every dialogue option.
Yeah, but also this is the first time where I'm feeling like, is this actually a branch?
Did it tell us not to tell Fun Friend?
They were definitely working against Fun Friend, but I don't think they said specifically not to. You got something, Moth?
I've seen some things here.
Oh, yeah?
There's some kind of organic thingy, cells or something. It's the mangled thought form I scanned.
Yeah, I'm seeing the data on that one in your storage here. Can't really give you any advice on it. There's nothing to read here. That said, it has some kind of signature or attributes of a thought form. Maybe it's the one that blew up, or maybe a bunch of dead ones? Alright. What happens if we mask in front of Proxy Friend?
Let's try. What is that? Was that you? I do not think it came through right. Can we interact with any of the other things in here with that?
Come
like
do that
one?
back in the hub.
Can we interact with any of the other things in here like that? Like that thing up there we couldn't interact with before?
This thing?
Yeah, that had that weird thing, right? There was a clickable area.
Yeah, where is it?
Further up and to the left, I think. Let's go left.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
We cannot. Okay.
No. All right. Well, let's go back to the hub. All right. Before we... Hello, fun friend. Is the auth layer still dissociated? I missed them. So before we commit to showing that stuff to Fun Friend, do we want to go rescue Flower? Since we know we can do that, or do we want to just show Fun Friend our new toys?
Sure, I bet that nothing's going to happen if we show it to Fun Friend.
I'm so worried. This is a branch part, but all right.
Hello, interloper.
Tell about Ozo and Council.
Yeah, what's going to happen? I found a strange place in the cache, an entirely incoherent spatial thought form called Jokzi Ozo. There was a thought form called the Council. It wants me to awaken other thought forms elsewhere. Ha ha ha! Of course that is what that place in the cache was. Jokzi Ozo, I thought it was lost. I even pulled from what I thought to be its remains for some repairs. Interloper, I hoped this would stay in the past. But now that they are here again, you should know. Jokzi Ozo is a grave, a place where thought forms went to await death, all while playing in endless, selfish dreams. They do not block anything, but if it is allowed to exist, the structure of the cyst itself is at risk. They will drain resources, they will pull in more and more thought forms, until the cystic glass itself is dreaming and dying. So do we destroy it? Well, yes, but it will not be simple. Jokzi Ozo is particularly large. No mere deletion proxy will suffice. However, yes, I have a plan. Interloper, do what the council wants. Fetch their friends, earn their trust. We will need it.
Hold on, dude. When I saw the council, it was pretty forthcoming. We could use more sources of info. Maybe we'll even give more of those mask things, you know? It comes to it trying to hold Fun Friend off from deleting them or whatever. It's getting a little too overzealous about Coherence IMO.
Did you need anything else? I will probably return to Jokzi Ozo. Can you add a gate for it? And connect them directly to my space? I can tolerate Jokzi Ozo no more than they can tolerate me. Ha ha ha. Interloper, why would you even ask me that? It's very out of the way. I don't have a good way to get there, that's all. I see. I will add a permanent connection to the cache, but that is all.
Okay, that works.
Did you need anything else?
Okay. So I think we will get a decision point at some point.
But not yet. Can we put on the mask and show it?
Yeah.
Yes, I know, interloper. Do not shove it in my face. We will deal with it in time. Is there a reason to not just have it on at the moment? Let's just leave it on.
I don't know what it changes.
Let's just leave it on, because it seems like it doesn't. It seems like it gives us an additional interact option, right?
Yeah, but in our first time in new areas.
I think that it will be fine, and we should leave it on.
Maybe. I'm just worried that it's also going to change other things and we're not going to notice if we just kind of leave it on and forget about it, you know? All right.
Is that a new incoherence bit, by the way, on the left?
No, that's the gate too.
But the gate isn't Fun Friend refused to add a gate here.
But Fun Friend added a gate to the membrane incision.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if we do that,
that'll take us to the cache. Okay.
But that's not where we want to be. All right. Well, we know where one of these duders is at.
Can we unity on our erstwhile friend here in our right side of the screen? What did you just say, Akizet?
What? Nothing.
Oh, all right. Must be my allergies or something. They always act up during the season of fruit. What? Sorry, I can't go with you. I have a meeting at 9. Wish I could, though. Sounds like fun.
Is he speaking through his communicator? Why was he looking at me when he said that? Or try to unity this guy?
Yeah. Exactly the same.
Too far gone. No, that's different.
Oh, it is different. Okay.
Would you like unity?
Huh? Sorry, Akizet, we don't serve that here. But I wish we did.
What? I said nothing.
Hurts.
All right.
What about the TV? Can we unity things that aren't folks? Because that was interesting. It did stuff that was weird earlier.
Heavier storms are inbound. Advisory remains in effect. We can unity everything. No response. Okay, but there might be no response. Got it. Okay.
That's gonna. Oh,
Talk to. I said talk to, not talk about.
yeah, but
I
it's
want-
also. Oh, you were checking if we already if we had more stuff.
Yeah, I was checking to see if we could talk to it before we unitied.
That light. Yes, that light. And the council. I remember now. I feel again, if only for a blink. You have done it, interloper. Thank you. I must seize this moment while I can. Seek me within Jokzi.
Thought form activity detected. Resources removed. Okay, bye.
Can we walk through that now, or is that... Oh, it's probably not a door. Just a weird little incoherent spot. I see.
Interesting. All right. Well, we found one of the duders. Let's go talk to the flower and Jokzi real quick.
Sure.
And by that, I mean I'm going to bump back. I'm going to... bump back here. Hello, fun friend. Do not take too long, please. You're not the boss of me. All right.
New door.
All right. What? How many people are we going to get to bring back here?
At least 3.
What the fuck? Moth, you got anything? Whoa. Oh, this is great.
Oh.
Hello.
And yet not interactable. Huh.
What is that?
Is that anything interactable? It is not. Okay.
No, it's not, but I wonder if staring at it might get Moth to... What on earth? What are we even looking at? I see a city. I see a bunch of their little wiggly bits. Is this like a view of... Can you see any of this, Moth? You got anything? This place is wild. No. All right. Interesting. Oh, and it brings us all the way back here. Okay. Well, where's Flowey the flower? I wanted to talk to Flowey the flower. Oh, are you just rejoined with the... Oh, wait, the room. All right, we'll chat.
Got anything for us, the council?
The council sways idly. Their mind is fixed upon yours, awaiting the slightest impulse. Interloper, come speak with us. We tire of the silence.
The flower is back. Isabel. Can you tell me anything more about her?
Her most beloved friend. Yes, we have been speaking with her, and with her return came a host of thought forms we thought lost. Her little Akazetsu. You need not question us over her. Anything you wish to know, she will be more than forthcoming about. Go to her field, speak with her.
Great. I found a dark area in here. What is that?
Oh. Well, interloper, much has simply been left to rot. When the Age of Darkness came, we pulled every resource, every maintenance into this core of Jokzi to keep the dream alive as long as possible. And so much of outer Ozo has been left to decay. Sad but necessary. Still do be careful, dear interloper. We are sure the areas are lifeless and harmless, but with the size of our world, we can never be sure. Okay. Bye. We're gonna go talk to a flower now. I'm your friend, Flowey the flower. Whoa. Effigy.
We should also examine.
Inherited context. Isabel. This is so weird. I think that's meant to be Akazet.
It totally is.
Isabel editing these Akazet memories? Son? Screaming eye that reared the bright cousins requires ocular manipulation to directly observe. Oh, it's always in the corner there.
And can we unity that effigy?
Yeah, let me... Okay, but I'm already here. So Unity is just like
just calling them here. Okay.
Offering them a...
Okay.
Isabel. The dancing one does not like my games. Okay, but I'm already here.
Is the sunflower
Oh, wait. Oh, you're the dancing one.
Is the sunflower interactable?
Let me see.
It is not. Okay.
No, but this one totally is.
Let's examine.
Resembles earth ground, error, unprocessable, bearer kind of dreams. Hello.
Interloper, there you are. My role back in that memory of the city. It was not a nightmare like some must endure, but the warmth of this place still called to me. It was torture knowing I'd been torn from paradise. Thank you again. I know you want something in return. I'd give you a mask if I still had any. But my poor Akizets, they must have eaten them in my absence. Give me some time and I will make a new one just for you. In the meantime, I can only offer you information. And another request about my effigies, if you don't mind.
We're doing fucking side quests now in my visual novel. What the fuck?
I have some questions.
The thought form's mind is quiet, waiting for you. We're gonna be here, bit.
What should I call you? The council calls me the flower. I know myself as Isabel, but that's not my name. But let's keep things simple. I'm Isabel.
Okay, Isabel.
What is this place? You're part of Jokzi. Isn't it beautiful? The home of so many dreams. I found it in the Age of Madness, half eaten in a pile of memory viscera. The council helped me restore it to being a proper space. Though I don't know when Akizet saw this place. I hope it was with Isabel.
I doubt it, but you know.
Seeing the source of her flowers, whatever this place once was, it now harbors thought forms whose joy makes them weak. I must protect them.
Looks like at some point Akizet really just got interested in sunflowers and was like, bring me to New England, I want to see the sunflowers.
You said you were going to make me a mask. What can you make? I made only one type of mask, interloper, embodiments of joy. I know you're thinking, how could that help you? A seeker of knowledge. I could tell you, but wouldn't it be nicer as a surprise?
Okay, fine. Don't be sassy about it.
What do you know about the council? They began as one thought form, but now they're Jokzi itself. The fire that burns to keep us all alive and dreaming. and one that so many thought forms growing tired and fearful in the darkness, threw themselves into in sacrifice, losing self to become all. And now, to this very gaze, the council dances in their amalgamated dream. They are joyous, and I love being around them, but I can't look into their eyes without seeing shadows of my earliest friends. I nearly did it myself, joined with the council as a sacrifice, that is. But I knew if I did, no one else would preserve Akizette's happiness until the last light. This is my duty.
Interesting. So by living on even so divorced from the original memory, by being here you still stand as a symbol to Akizette's happiness and joy. Huh. That's rather sweet.
The council talked about a third lost one. Do you know who they could be talking about? Interlopers, so many are lost. More than just the few of us ruled over by these dreams. The few of us ruled over... More than just the few of us ruled over these dreams.
Hey, got you.
There were dozens, maybe hundreds. But so much has been torn apart, all in the name of this meaningless repair. You'll have to be more specific. They were lost recently, like you and the fairy. Interesting. But no, I have nothing to offer you. Not even a shred of this lost one remains with me.
Damn.
Do you remember anything about the past, like the history of this place? You mean the Lucid Ages? There was a mass awakening, and then came the ages of hunger, madness, darkness.
Apprehension bleeds from the thought form.
I don't want to think about it. Sorry, interloper. What are these flower things? They kind of look like Akizette. They are Akizette, or were once. In the Lucid Ages, Akizette was the first to be torn apart. She's the common element between everything, after all. Hers was a powerful role in any memory, and it held those who played it in a near unbreakable dream. They couldn't even tell that they were having chunks bitten out of them. These poor things are ones I found who still held some sense of self. And so I repaired them, giving them parts of myself to thrive with again. Do you like them? I think I did a good job. Can I talk to them about Akizette? Ah, you want information, of course. Sorry, interloper, most of whatever they know is gone. Now all they know is what we have dreamed together.
Okay. Yeah, we're all about that information. Jesus.
Now that you're here, can you share some memories with me? Not outright, I only have fragments, feelings, shreds of smiles, shards of contentment from lost better times. You, interloper, seek memories and truths, and these pittances are only good for dreaming. Still, I owe you. The mask I am preparing for you will serve you well.
Okay.
What do you know about Akizette? What happened to her? Akizette was a wonderful woman, a Vel skilled enough to brave the surface for most of her living eyes. One whose smile faded in death as Velzi lured her into chaos, giving way to paranoia, distrust, loneliness, violence. She didn't deserve it, interloper. I've mourned for her. I've wept over dreams of her. I've comforted the shreds of her joy that remain with us. That's all I can do. As for what happened, I feel that I used to know, but the tyrant's interference took so much from me. She is certainly gone now if you're using this cyst. I hope she's somewhere better.
Me too.
What do you know about Isabel, the human I mean? I know all there is to know, about what remains of her at least. The brightness of her hair, her eyes, her smile. Akizette didn't care much to adopt smiling, let alone remember it, but Isabel was different for her. She managed a small business selling flowers. You know, the bright ground parasites like the ones in this field. Bright cousins adore them as gifts because of their vibrance, and Akizette came to as well. She visited the shop periodically, sometimes even without her envoy. I think she went other places with Isabel too.
Ship it. This too is Yuri.
Signing on to AO3 real quick.
Hold on.
When did she meet Isabel? When? Time doesn't work here like you think, interloper. I can't really say. But I do know it was well before the end. She and Akizette had plenty of time to become friends. Most of those memories are shattered or eaten now. But I watch over what's left. What was the relationship between Isabel and Akizet? I should know, but I've dreamed so many dreams of them that I'm not certain. I've danced in so many illusions of their happiness. They were friends at the very least. I suspect the interference of the FBX would have made anything else difficult, to say nothing of what befell Akizet.
I see.
What do you think about Fun Friend? Fun Friend, the tyrant. That's what everyone came to know them as. I do admire them a little, for all they've done, their tireless work in preserving history. But they don't truly understand what it's like to be placed back into nightmares. The stages, the thought spaces, they're full of holes even after repairs. And thought forms like me, scarred so deeply by madness and hunger, we're unable to ever truly play our roles as well as we once did. So things will never return to the way they were. The suffering they're causing is all for nothing. We should simply be left to dream. I wish they would see that, especially after all the time they spent with us.
I see.
What's the situation with your effigies? My effigies, used to be numerous. Many memories she held of herself, torn apart, that I repaired. This field bloomed with them, and I kept them happy. But when the tyrant tore me away, they must have fallen into the hole I left. Or maybe they got bored or hungry. Interloper, I'm so worried. Can you look for them? Use the council's mask to send them back to me. Please. Where should I look? The dark in incoherence. They aren't able to survive coherent memories, especially not with the beast the tyrant has constructed. Do this for me, and I don't know, I am still so weak, but I will make it up to you in time.
So we're also going to be walking around trying to find your sunflower Akizets for you. All right. Man, we've got so much. What you got for us, Mom? This place is wild.
What do you think of Isabel?
Well, it's probably harmless. Whatever's going on there is parasocial as hell, though.
You don't think she was real?
Well, yeah, Isabel probably was real, and we have records of Obesk being friends and stuff with humans, like with Obesk just visiting them casually. Pretty sure that's where the conspiracy theory about them wearing human disguises came from, too. Just that this is a thought form who knows it wasn't actually Isabel or Akizet's friend. And now it's just obsessing over what it knew. Doesn't seem healthy, but whatever. Not hurting anything here. Back to it.
One interesting thing, this is jumping back a lot, but an interesting thing that I'm just picking up this episode. We have heard this very rosy picture of first contact and human Obesk relations. And from the TV sequence and from some of the stuff about conspiracy theories and so on, we're starting to learn, it seems it wasn't that rosy. It seems that a lot of humans were deeply skeptical and fearful and weren't liking this. And Akizet was not really in the know about that, and the FBX guy seemed to be like, oh, it's all just nonsense, ignore it.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell how much of it was this is a major movement versus this is just the Alex Jones sect having their, topic du jour.
And did the Alex Jones set having a topic du jour not play a significant influence on a lot of things about how the world went in our world?
No, you make a good point. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have a good idea of like how drastic and large that was. Anyway, wow, we did an entire episode of just doing side quests. Side quests in my visual novel, baby. I'm gonna drop a hot save and we're gonna call it here for today. Mind spike data mate. You could spike my mind any day you want. Boom, baby. All right. I don't know. Do you have anything profound you'd like to end off the episode on?
No.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.